Hey guys, G Shadow007 here with a unscripted update video regarding my plans for the year 2020. I know the world right now is a big old dumpster fire, but I'm going to try and entertain you regardless. So for those of you who don't know, it's actually been 5 years, a little bit over 5 years, since I actually started doing anime reviews. I started doing this back in March of 2015, and now it's April of 2020. So it's actually been a long time. So to commemorate the occasion, I figure why not go back to the Gundam franchise with Gundamathon and take a look at the remaining AU shows that I have yet to discuss. Gundam Age, G-Rico, and Iron-Blooded Orphans. Now you might be wondering to yourself, well, G-Shadow, what about the build series? What about the rest of the UC stuff? I'll take a look at the build series at a later date. I kind of consider that its own thing at this point. And as for the UC stuff, well, Thunderbolt isn't finished yet, so can't re-review something that's not finished yet. Narrative and Origin, I'll take a look at a later date alongside the Hathaway Flash trilogy, if that ever finishes by the time I take a look at those particular entries. Basically, I just want to take a look at the rest of the full-fledged Gundam shows, because all three of these shows, particularly Age, G-Rico, and IBO, they all have quite a reputation among the Gundam community. I know a lot of people don't like G-Rico. I know, well, there are some people that like IBO, but I know there are some naysayers as well. And I know a lot of people are probably looking forward to me talking about Gundam Age, especially considering how fucking notorious Gen 3 is. I'm actually on my rewatch right now in preparation for the review, and my god, a lot of what I thought initially of Gundam Age hasn't really changed, sadly. I'll discuss why when I make the video. With G-Rico, I still stand by what I said. I don't think it's an offensive Gundam series. I don't think it's all that bad. But I will admit it's also not the greatest thing ever. It does have its flaws. But I still stand by a lot of what I thought back when I was a heavy defender of it in 2015. And I'll explain as to why I feel it's not the root of all evil when I get to that particular video as well. As for IBO, I initially didn't like IBO on my first watch. Like, I started out kind of digging it, but as it went on, I started to not really like it as much. And season 2, I'm kind of like, eh. It's actually been quite some time since I've seen IBO in its entirety. Maybe a rewatch in preparation for that review will help me gather what I truly think of it more. So there's that. So yeah, that's basically my plans regarding Gundam, is to finish up the rest of the AU shows. As for the non-Gundam stuff, the anime reviews themselves, I really don't know what I actually want to do this year. Maybe Ideon, since it's the 40th anniversary of that particular series. I'll take a look at some of the anime that I watched with a group of friends. You know, maybe Star Driver was a recent one I finished. Ray Earth was one I liked, and I'll probably take a look at that as well. Hell, maybe I can do one on Cowboy Bebop, one of my all-time favorite anime, because that's a great series as well. But I really don't know what my plans are for aside from the Gundam stuff. But those are pretty much some ideas I have in my head. If you got more suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And that's basically all I have to really talk about. One more thing before I go, though. The Gundam Age review is going to be very different from what you normally see from me because of how Gundam Age is structured, because it's structured like each gen is its own little Gundam series. I'm going to be structuring my review very differently from what I normally do. I'm actually going to be talking about the stories of each protagonist in Gundam Age individually as if it's their own separate thing. So that video is probably going to be pretty freaking long. So I want to know, do you guys prefer the video to be in parts or one giant review? Because trust me, I estimate the Gundam Age review is going to be pretty fucking long considering how the show is treated. But that's basically all I have left to really discuss. This is G Shadow, and I'll catch you on the brighter side. Stay safe out there, friends.